first live here in our channel. And today we're gonna talk about a lot of things. I am counting with you to bring more themes here in the comments or in the chat. It depends where and when are you watching this. Okay, first I wanna talk about the channel itself and bring some actualizations and speak about some things. And I was searching a lot of things these days. This recently, I have been searching some things, some new things, not just to bring for our channel, but it's more because I wanted to speak in other languages. I wanted to have more culture in my mind. Like, I wanted to learn more things, more new things. And a thing that was getting me bored and upset was that have was meeting new people, but I couldn't identify more and more references that they speak. And I was thinking about that, and I wanted to search more references, and I wanted to make like uh, I wanted to search more. Let's say like that. And uh, I was meeting new kind of arts, new kind of themes, and then I discovered that uh, I I am like a new person, but I also discovered that I like very much to search, and that's it. Um, and well, I wanted to start this live, uh, talking more about um, how I am pretending to keep this channel going and going on. And that's it. I'm kind of nervous because I know there's no one watching yet, but I know this will keep being recorded and people will uh, see it later, some people. So it's very, very complicated for a person that have never made this before and just watch it recently how it works, like how it goes on. And yesterday i I was seeing some people that uh was in live, and I see that the people that have like 600 subscribers, they have just one, two, or three people watching, and it goes the live on, but I don't know. I don't know how can I make a PNG live with a PNG, and I was searching, but one thing that I want very much to know, it's how to make videos and lives, uh, like playing games and reacting to something. Cause my channel, I wanted to make about that, like reacting some classes, reacting things I like, and I feel that uh, because of the videos that I already posted in this channel, I feel that I am stuck in just one area of the things I like. And I am not a nerd person all the time because I like very much another things that are not just interesting, like oh, there's some revolution, some philosopher, or someone important to the story of the world. But I feel that I cannot bring this to my channel because I already posted things that have nothing related, and I was searching like I was searching. Hello, Luis Carlos. Welcome to the live. I was searching some things that I can bring that have some kind of relation to the channel, but I didn't see some things that in that I like is not interesting for me, and if it's not interesting I will not show or bring. But I also searched uh hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy our live, and please don't comment things unnecessarily in the chat because we're here to speak and talk about very much things. So if you have any idea of what to say, welcome. Come on, you can speak. But well, as I was saying, uh, I was searching um, how could I record some gameplays or reacts, and I didn't have the tools to make this happen. And then I just decided to wait more. So that's it for now. But talking about the chronogram of posting, I was thinking that yes, am still in vacation, but I I want to enjoy my time to make my things. Like I am working. I can show you 1 minute. I am working on a project, and I am writing. I am writing this guy, and I need to give time to write it. And I am also working on my books because I write books. I already published this one, and it's just on my city, so you can you cannot buy if you're not from my city. But I am working on new books because I am kind of a writer, so I have to keep working on what I like. And I am working in another things that I cannot say because it's particular, and I have to dedicate time for this. And I also need to, uh, I also need to make my things and enjoy my things. I like I need to rest too because I work in a lot of things. So I have to have my time to enjoy my life, like watching something I like or writing something I like, and enjoy my life. But well, and I was thinking that I can bring videos and lives, sorry, for you. here on YouTube. Every not every uh Eh, I have some days that I cannot post, like some weeks, but almost every weekend I can bring something new for our channel, our community that I am really happy that is growing up. And I know that it's still small, but come on, I have not all the tools to make some contents with quality or enjoying every single time. Like there's days that I will not produce anything, but I am growing up. I know it's a small growing up, but I grow up, so it's very interesting. And I hope that you understand that make uh, I cannot bring every single weekend. Like I promise that I will bring every particular day. Like I say that every Saturday, every Friday, every Monday, every whatever I will bring videos. But there will be days that I cannot bring, and that's okay because I am starting like the channels I had with my when I was 8 years old or 9, 10 will not be equal to today's days, but I will try. Okay, I get better comparing to my old videos, like the beginning of this channel, for example. But my old videos when I started on YouTube, uh, like I posted about music. I I remember a video that I make that was just a GIF with a heart with arm and legs and a face and music's playing. So I was a strange person. Sorry for the dog. My house is crazy in the days. But I I try every single day work a little on my community or in my projects, and I also make Duolingo. And that's it. Okay, so I will. I'm sorry, my dog is. It's a pincher, so you know how it works. I guess, but uh, whatever. So the channel itself is a thing that it's very important for me. Like we've reached almost 5,500 views in our channel, and we're almost reaching our first year here. And I am trying to write all our goals and achievements. Like I have this book, this little book that is like a diary, but I just write important things or how my ideas work. I love you too, Luis Carlos. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying. Um, well, uh, as I was saying, I write my ideas here, and I was just searching more videos to think in more ideas, and I used to put these ideas here, like ideas for my project that I showed you. I write like ideas of characters for my stories. I write ideas for musics. Yeah, I write musics too, but I don't sing and I don't play any instrument. But I have a channel that I showed you in the last video, Lana Rocha, that I use AI, but it's because I don't have tools to make musics, but I want to bring real musics with my real lyrics. But I like very much musics because I know very much musics, and I know new artists almost every day. Like recently, I have watched a live from Biel that is from Basement. That is a group of people that I watch every single day because I like so much. They work on a project that I really like, and he introduced me Lil Quack, and I really like it. Its music, but I didn't search it yet because I will search one day when I remember. But as I said, I like very much its musics. He's or she or I don't know if it's a woman or a man or I don't know. Yeah, because I will search. But I know Bia Duarte, I know Wiza Busey, Javan, uh, and very and others. And I know so many musics that I can even like guess a number. And I get surprised when I see how much musics I do know just in my age. Like I was saying this yesterday for my family. Um, like I, uh, I know so many musics and in this age. But imagine when I have like 18 years or 20 years or I don't know 40 years, 50, and goodbye. I hope you enjoy it and come to next life one day. So I was saying, as I was saying, imagine when I have this age, how many artists and how many musics and how many references will I know? Like it's very interesting. And uh, as going back to this book, uh, I I was saying that I also make poems. Like I have this one that is like almost 3 pages. No, it's almost 2 pages and a half one. Um, and I write about how was my day, and I write like some questions that I have, and I also practice like my Korean with random words, and I practice idioms too, and I write about my anger and about everything. It's like a diary, but it's not one because I don't write every day. Because yeah, it's complicated to me, but I write in any place every single day. Like I am doing a story like a fanfic on Wattpad about uh the project I mentioned before that is called Mundo Toraggio. I already talked about it in a video. It's in Portuguese and in Spanish, and Uh, it's very interesting. I know almost every videos like uh decorated. N- like I know I have in my mind almost every videos, like almost every lines of each character, and I think it's crazy because I get used to watch it every day, like mm, in 2024, 2023, uh, in this space of time, but I already knew it like in 2022, and I started to see some videos in 2023, and then I started to watch it like 1 day in a week, 2 days in a week, or three, four tops. But I was starting to watch like every single day, in 1 or 2 years I started to watch. But as I was saying, I think it's very crazy how much we get used to think like that, or something like that. And then I uh, started to think that I cannot compare myself to these guys that I like, but I wanted to, but my content is not like that. And it's very crazy. Um, I think the most beautiful things that we can make in our life, one of them, it's to live our life without comparing ourselves to no one, like that is not on our reality. Like as I said in the last video in English that I posted, we cannot compare ourselves to channels with millions or billions, or as K-pop Demon Hunter said, gajillions of subscribers, because it's not our reality. Like I have 130 people that subscribed on my channel, but I watch and like and have as inspirations, like people with in with 4 millions of subscribers, or with 5 millions. Like I mean, Mr. Beast, for example, he has 500 of millions of subscribers that watch he every single day, and that's it. Like um for example, those kind of channels that post videos talking no, I speak it just like Spanish videos. um Sorry. um this kind of channels that always show in our TikTok and our shorts on YouTube or Instagram also. Um, they they have millions of subscribers just posting videos about daily life, like George Nato, Oli Nato, Dave Nato, Barbara Coura. Um, I know also a channel that is in English, Zo or Yo Zapinski, something like that. That he make lives speaking English and seeing at least the videos I watch it about him. He make videos and lives, talking in English, but watching videos in Portuguese because he learned it Portuguese some time ago, and he was trying to relearn. And I think it's very interesting. Or the channels I mentioned it in the last video, like real Japan. I was saying Japanese, but I saw that it's Japan. Real Japan, or Talk to Me in Korean, or something like that. I could react to these videos, getting back to the gameplay and reacting theme. I could react to those videos or make something like that, but I don't think that I can make like this because I don't have the tools to make reacts or gameplays, no matter how much I want to. But um, that's it. As I was saying, so I also want to talk not just the channel, like principally him. It's I mean but I want to talk about another themes too. So I want to talk more about books também. I mean, too. I my head is with three idioms on my mind, but I will speak uh, Portuguese, English, and Spanish in this life. But if someone wants to, but I will focus on English because I am practicing it, but English is not on my head today. So please forgive me if I confuse some words or speak something wrong because as I said, and I speak uh, in my videos. I'm not fluent in any idiom, even on my native Portuguese, because I am still learning. Okay, so I want to talk about books because books are one of my huge and biggest passions in the world. Because I love books. I am a nerds person, as you can see, like my channel is literally nerd knowledge. Um, and I want to speak about it, talk about it, and I like very much to speak like take off my mask and start speaking as myself, like as the real one, and that like of so many things. And I want to talk first about books I am reading or I've already read it. Okay, like these two ones. Um, the first that I will show is this one that I already show it here in the channel. That is the Garden of Forgotten. I think that I can translate like that. This book it's very interesting, but it's the ways to speak, the way that the author write it is not a easy way. At least in the ways I used to read, because it's very interesting, but she writes like I don't know how to explain, but the way she writes it's very interesting, but it's hard to me. So it's a, a reading that I will not finish this soon because I stopped read for now. Okay, other reading that I stopped in the moment because I am reading with you. Um, it's this this one that is the 48 Laws of Power. I think I can translate like that. Um, and This book it's very interesting. I buy it about buy it. I don't know how as is this word in English, but I this book I got on a shopping near to my city, and it was like 60 um uh dollars, no dollars, no, like reals. uh in my in my money, like on my country, was like 60 of this kind of uh cash coin. I will say coins, but it's not the the real name of our cash here in Brazil. But it was 60 coins. I think it was very expensive because I already saw another books there that was like 10 coins or 20, but I already bought this one, so I couldn't buy another. And but I think it's worth it because it's very interesting. Um, I think that the first chapter that was where I read with you in a kind of study vlog, the worst have ever made, but was a study vlog. Uh, I really I read just the first chapter, and I think it repeats a lot of the same phrases, like the same thing in different ways to say. But it's just the first chapter, so I cannot say anything against or in favor. But when I finish the reading, I will talk with you about it. And that's two of the readings I have to make. Another reading it was Eat, Pray, and Love from Elizabeth Gullet Gilbert that I already showed you here too in a channel. Uh, but I stopped it because it's a difficult reading for me. In like I have never read any book in English, so it's very complicated to me to get used to that. And the book was not benefiting this difficulty, but at least I saw something that I wanted to see because um, it was very interesting because I have never seen any book in another language. So it was a very interesting experience for me. And I am reading for like the fourth time this book that I am writing. So I am just uh, adjusting some some parts because I didn't like. Sorry for this. I was just ready, but I am writing this book that is like a part two of the first I published, and yeah, I use some images with AI because I didn't know in the time I write it just to I didn't know that I have a lot of friends that are artists. So I will not publish with these arts, and I will ask my friends to make the arts for me. But I think this story is it's very interesting, and I am making some corrections and like writing the references, but I already done so many alterations that I started to make this, like, because I wanted to change a lot of things. And I think it's very interesting that with time we want to change like everything in our stories. And I get used to that because I change all the stories that I write. Like, I am writing, I will show you everything on my library. I am writing this guy that is a story I started here, but now I am writing like this, this, this. Like, I am writing a lot of things for this new story that I like a lot, and it's a story that involves my most of my stories involves like murdering or or like crimes and police and some things that is not very health helpful. I don't know if this word exists for our mental sanity, but I like very much this, and that's why I don't speak of these stories to my parents because a 13 years old girl making, watching, writing stories of this kind, he's not a good news for parents so protectful. But as I was saying, speaking about books and stories and this lot of things, it's like a thing that I like so much. Uh, but I don't think that you like, cause I haven't seen very interactions or comments of you in my videos, and I wanted to know more about it, and that's one of the motives I make this live. Cause when someone is watching live what I'm saying and can interact, I just try to convince the person that I'm worth it. Honestly, because I already have been rejected for uh too many people. So, um, I am as sorry, it was for me. I as I was saying, I hope you to interact, but no one is watching yet because people come and go, and that's super okay. I don't have that much subscribers to like boost and improve this life absolutely from nowhere. But I I am searching some things to talk about, and one of them was my readings. Not I couldn't sleep at night thinking about this life because it was a thing that I didn't think that I would do so soon because it's something that don't I didn't think I would do, having so this quantity of people in my community. So it's very interesting that I'm sorry. So, uh, I was thinking more about what I could say in a start than what I could say during the life or uh, in the finish of the life or something like that. I love this expression, something like that. It solve half of my problems. I'm kidding, but uh, I was thinking like I what I could say when someone interact, but when no one is interacting, it's kind of very strange. So, one of things I was doing in my vacation was that was this. No, I was not doing this notebook, but I was doing um a search, kind of a search that was making a list of musics that I know from each artist. And I started to make, but I have never finished it because I know a lot. So I was just making. I have the note here. I was making a list of how I would make it in sections. Like, first section would be from the musics from Brazilians, and then the genres, and then the authors, like the artists, and then international musics, Russian, or uh, American, or Korean, or Japanese, each country that I know the musics, the genres, and then the artist, and there you go again and again and again. And a summary, like for each page of how are the sections. And so it was the division I have made for this, and that's it. I have this panel where I put the important informations, but this is not being used right now because I'm on vacation, but soon my vacation it's going over. So soon I will have to use it again. And I have, okay, I will show you. I have I have organization like each month, and I have paper with each name, and I have like a trash of papers that I don't use so much, and I have dreams. And an interesting thing is that here below I have a list of names that of books that I want to write, and I have a lot. Like, I need a new paper because there is a lot of things of names that I think it's very interesting. So I have this ideas that I am having to make this turful, this awful thing to just put all the names. And now I am writing like on the search bar of Wattpad and taking a print to record because I don't have more space and I don't want to make it more awful than it is. And I put here to bring me more ideas. And here, I know that some of you uh, have seen this on my recently videos, my latest videos, but it's because I forgot to take off. So I will show you. Well, here it's a necklace that I use it to put to go to school. My sister gave me, and I have another that my aunts that don't live in my city gave me too. Uh, and they are both beautiful, and I love so much. They're my babies. Uh, and I have my another baby that is not working right now. I will see what he has, but it's uh beautiful. He used it to be Frozen too, but it just don't exist anymore. And I think it's a beautiful guy, and I I received it uh in the in Christmas as a gift from my aunt that I love so much. Um, she gave me, and I was 8 years old, and it was when I started my channel, like uh 3 or 4 months later, and I have this little bag that is beautiful, and I also received it from my auntie with this iPad that is recording this live. And it has a lot of pockets. When I open here, wait, has this guy that don't work anymore, but we're seeing what's going on with him. Um, and I have two. This pocket that it's just the perfect size for my iPad, and I have this mouse that is beautiful, still works, and it's so beautiful. I love so much, and his texture it's also amazing. I love him so much. It's the best mouse I have ever gained in my life, and I have this three pockets. And um, I just have one pocket for each thing, and I think that I will put my baby here in a pocket. Okay, so uh, I just close it right now, and I put here to just make this beautiful. Okay, and that's it. Uh, Now back to this thing that I was showing. I just make some divisions like for each kind of studying, and I want to show you some notes that I have made here. I was writing this script for a video, but the search I was making was so big that I gave up because it's a lot of things. And if I made this all and it wasn't even in the starting, I I get so tired because I spent it like a week making this thing, but I couldn't. And I asked ChatGPT to help me, but he couldn't because he don't know a lot. He didn't know enough of what I was doing. So it was very complicated. Like I started to write it. Um, sorry, the dog again. But I started to write it in the 25th of January, and I gave up like a week later because I couldn't continue making it with no motivation and with no idea if I would really make the video. And it was very complicated to me, but I had to give up because it's very complicated. I was making an analysis. Remember of the video of Ketra that I said that I was doing the biggest analysis I have ever did, Ketra, that I love so much her. Yeah, this video took me a week to do, like 2 days to edit, 2 days to record, and the rest was making the script. And it was all improvised in the end. So it's complicated. But I was thinking to do the same thing with this script that I showed you. And it was a very um it was very complicated because the story is too big. Like it was analysis of entire project. The project I mentioned it that I follow and I watch every day because it's a lot of things to analysis, to study and make theories, and it's very interesting, but it's a lot of things, and I couldn't make script talking about. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, I was pretending to make this video of Muturajo, but I will not make for now. I would think if when I grow up I can make it, but I don't think so. Not this soon. And other thing that I am doing that I couldn't even touch this in this last month because I am working on another things. And when I say touch, I just remember of Cat Size music. Touch, 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 but whatever. I was making this. No, this isn't my book, but I was making a course of English for you that are a Brazilian guy and wants to learn English just like my dad. And I already recorded 2 classes. I edited just one, and I want to edit another so I can post. But I wanted to make the entire first part of the course cause I will not. I didn't want to make just like the podcast I posted that has just 2 episodes, cause my dad couldn't record it anymore. And 2 episodes, no, has 3 episodes, 2 with my dad and 1 with this me. Um, and then I am like reading some pages and explaining and showing some vocabulary and making some notes to explain later. And it's interesting because this book is aunties, so and I didn't um gave her any more, and I started to own it. So that's it. And other thing that I was doing and that I don't do anymore for now. I am a student, so I have to study. And I have some books to study. And this one is math. And it have some complicated things for me in the time I started to study this, but now I have I have the I am old enough to learn this on school. So um that's what I was saying. You can already said this in some video, but you can study before and then later when you're on school, you will already have an idea of what is going on with the situation, and it worked because I know what is happening when my teacher teaches me about this thing. And then uh, I am just putting like this on my bed. mm, but that's it. So I am also writing another story that I will show you. No, I'll not show the story, okay? Because it's spoiler and I don't give spoilers. Not much that I already gave you. But I am writing a story that also speaks about murdering and torture and these things. And I started. Oh, look this study of psychology that I have made. Yeah. And ask me if I understood something. No, I didn't, because I don't remember what it says. But I I studied a lot, and I don't even know if it will work. Oh, I will give you. I will just read this part of what I wrote in my first story completely in English. So I will read exactly how it is right here. Hey, how are you? It seems that I forgot how to write a book, but in a few days I finished my job and I don't know how to enjoy my vacation. And then this shows up, and then it has a break of time. Okay, let me present myself and my life. I'm Susie, and my boyfriend Brett says that I'm a good girl for my age, that is 32, because I am the owner of so many things that he never could even dream. Sorry. I work in an office that makes me very busy, even in the weekend, so I use my vacation to make sure that all my documents will be in my boss' hands in the right time. Once Brad was talking to me at night in my room. He was in my bed waiting for me while I was getting dressed. Then he said, don't you think that this is too hard for you? And then the girl says, what do you mean? I said while I was wearing a shirt. Hello, welcome to the life. Uh, as I said while I was wearing a shirt. And then I stopped at writing. And if you want, you can give me some ideas here in the comments. And then if I write someone, I can put your name on a credit. What do you think? And that's it. I will show you the other story I wanted to show. It has. I started to write last year uh, in October, if I remember, and then it has this much pages. Yeah, yeah, it have this much pages, and it is not even in a start. Yeah, I like to write stories, and that's why I just write books because I don't know how to finish stories. And then um, I use this book, um, this notebook actually. Hello, welcome to the live. This book is this notebook actually is one of my favorite ones because I use it for everything. Like I I write stories I use as a diary that I don't write every day. I use to my ideas. I use even for theories. Like I have a scientific theory that uses as supports some scientific theories, and I think it's amazing because I didn't even think that I it was possible for me to make something like that. I also make some scripts that I will not show you, and I have those theories, and I use real theories like uh, I use scientific theories to prove that my is right, and I also make like a defense to people that can prove that is not possible. Like I use Isaac Newton. It's incredible. So it's very interesting, and we reached almost 4 minutes ago, 1 hour of live. Yes. So um, I use. I don't think that I am so nerd as I show I apparently am. Like I make this that are musics that I like. This one is mine, so it doesn't count. I make this beautiful kind, but I don't think that I am so smart at it as I show, as I apparent be, because I am not really. Like I am apparently that smart person that is all the time studying, but I am not. I have my personal life too, and I literally have this the mistake of the people that show it. If you know this guy, if you're Brazilian and know this guy, I am. I will ask you. You have it too, because I will not tell the story because it's particular. But I have this, and I have this, and this. Okay, this one is from my school, and I will try to use all the year. Okay, and I have this guy that I didn't look, and I will organize it later. And I have this guy that my old school gave me, and it doesn't have anything actually, just some pages of activities to do, and some character names ideas, and I will not show because it's a huge spoiler. And this one is from my school show. Like this is from this is for some activities questions that I usually make, like this little search or some text for classes of Portuguese, and this one is important notices for tests. He doesn't have anything interesting. Yes, but this is interesting thing. It's Harry Potter. Do you know Harry Potter? I think so, and it's very interesting. I love so much. And if you want, I can bring something talking about Harry Potter because it's amazing and I am a huge fan. And this, I I have wrote some book ideas, and this this first notes I have already taken off so many um, ideas and pages from here, but the biggest note I have in this notebook was the origin of the first book I have published, and I love this notebook. It's my baby too, because it gave me so many incredible moments, and I still remember every single time I've written my books. It's amazing. And I have some investigations I have made, uh, but the biggest part is just ideas of books. And I have this book. I have read it like 100,000 times because it's very, very good. My mom has the whole collection of those books. It's amazing. And I know the story like in my head, in my heart. Is amazing. Amazing. And I I could just stay here hours and hours speaking about this story. It's amazing. But well, I know I've talked a lot of shit. And yes, I speak this ugly words in English because it's in English, and no one uh, in my family that watches my videos know English or Spanish. The I know the the game, but I don't play. So, um, but they don't speak other languages, just Portuguese. So yeah, I speak almost four languages, not fluently, but I speak something. Okay, but I I speak like especially in English. It's my baby English is my baby because I can speak like literally everything in English that I want in YouTube because internet can judge me, but my family will not understand. So it's great. But uh, eh, I like that some one of my friends know a little of English, so I can play with them uh, about speaking in English. So it's very funny. And with the vacations over, I will get back to going to school, and then we'll continue meeting every single day and laughing and making those random things that make me happy every day. Cause my friendships, uh, someone of the ones I have in actual days are very, very important to me. And I cannot express in words how much they changed my life in my perspective. And some things that happened in this year just helped me literally to not die like in the last year I was so bad, but so bad that I was considering like trying to die, but I I was waiting more to to see if life has something to change my life and make me happy. And I was, I was waiting for something to happen for change my awful perspective of world, of everything, and of people that I was relating. And I just started to listen music that improved this part of me that wanted to die, but um, I was I was keeping this little hope of everything to get better, and it's worth it because I met the inside of some people that I already knew like since my when I was 2 years old, and when I met this persons, it was the best thing of my life. It was a thing that changed everything in my perspective and my thoughts in everything. And I know it wasn't anything related to what I was saying, but I needed to say this to someone, and I know that no one is watching. Um, but I need to tell this to camera to make myself better, because I feel that when I speak something in English, especially for you in the camera, I feel less heavy. and you can see this on the videos that I speak about church. Like my mom and my sister literally just uh, uh, go to church like in 50 minutes ago. Not 50, like 5, 10 minutes ago. And just my dad is dead. He's here, like 2 rooms near. And I think that express my opinion is what I want more in this channel. And I want to bring things that I like in this channel, not just classes, not just teach you something. And uh, that's it. I I didn't expect that I would say it because this life was focused on interacting, but no one interacted, and that's it. Sorry, but hello, welcome to the life. As I was saying, uh, interacting with people is one of things that is more important, not just for me, but for all humans, because we're uh, people that that need to interact, need to need the improvement of someone, especially our family. And I study this so many things more because I want to make my family proud of me, even knowing that I think they already are, but I still feel that I need the real improvement. That's why I'm studying so many languages. I am reading so many books. I'm studying so many things. I am making what I can, but I realize that, especially my mother, I realized that if she doesn't see that I am helping, like in home, hello, welcome to the life. Uh, in home, I don't think she approves it. Uh, but I mean, that's a funny thing. Like people that grow up, that grew up actually, uh, just making things in home and not focusing on herself. They just see that the person is really uh, trying hard to make the person happy if they are doing the same thing. So I have, I know I may have just 13 years, but I have lived a lot of things. And a lot, I mean a lot. Like, really, I have really experiences that are very interesting. I can say like that. But I don't think that you would be interested in that, in the thing of the life. And I know I already talked so much in all the channel about my life, and I know that most of you have subscribed in this channel, uh, just just to learn something new. That, but I think I think I want to bring new contents, and I will keep teaching you something new almost every day, uh, almost every video. But I think that I have more to give you. I have more content. I have more things to bring here and to show you. And I think that uh, making gameplays or making reacts are one of the process I want to. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. One of the process as I was saying, that I think that is interesting for the channel. Uh, Hello, welcome to the live. I hope you enjoy it. We're talking about channels and life, uh, and I think it's interesting that channels just grow up, grow and grow and grow up, like making some videos with 1 minute, 2 minutes, or here in the shorts of YouTube in tops 3 minutes. And I will not lie, I watch them too because I am not perfect. No one is perfect. But I think that uh, the persons need to spend some time watching more biggest videos like 10 minutes, because the attention of the people are just so focused on having attention in 30 30 seconds that they forgot how it is to pay attention. I have a friend that she is like so quiet that it looks like that she doesn't even know speak in the moments of class, not in the break because she speaks a lot. Hello, welcome to the live. um but she don't pay attention in the class, and she asks me to teach her when is test period. So it's very uh strange, right? Because uh her mother is a teacher, and I love so much her. But it's interesting that people just uh don't pay attention anymore. As I was saying, videos, they are products with so many love, and people just don't pay attention. Today I have seen a video of 1 minute and some seconds, and it was talking about people that don't pay attention and that just don't uh how can I say, that people just pay attention in a short period, and as we were paying attention in a biggest period, that this period uh, we're achieving some goals, because it's very, I think it's very strange that people just, they're very different. I can compare, not like, oh my god, she's perfect, but my sister. it looks like she are not using her childhood or are not uh, don't have doesn't have culture because she doesn't know uh, the biggest part of musics that play on my childhood, and I'm just like 4 or 3 years older than she, and she don't know some legends, she don't know some cultures that I have spent all my childhood listening and watching, and I think it's a crazy thing. And I'm losing my voice, yay! But I think it's a real interesting thing, and well, I think it's very interesting. And then mm, we get back to the channel, but mixing with this story of videos, where in a world so different, and I think it's a crazy thing because the world perceived AI and this kind of things like 5 years ago. I don't know how much time, but it looks like people depends it. I mean, I use AI in so many things in my life. I will not lie, okay? I'm not perfect, and I use AI for so many things. But I don't understand why people are so like sick for sorry. I don't understand why people are so sick about it with it because it's a crazy thing, but I don't understand what AI has that people don't have better. And you know, AI, most of them try to imitate humans. And if there's one thing in the world that will not over in the next 1,000 years, it's humans. So why people stop talking to real people, to talk with something that human made and it's being tested to attend people trying to imitate people? It's a crazy thing, isn't it? I think it's weird, you know? I use AI like for inspiration, helping me with the scripts. Um, I use just to spend some time just involving some projects, but the biggest part I do, uh, I use just to practice languages like hello, welcome to the live. How are you? Uh, I used to practice idioms like this English. Mm, some parts of what I'm using here, I learned it from ChatGPT. That is the only AI I use. Hello, welcome to the live. I hope you enjoy. We're talking about AI. Wanna join? Um, so as I was saying, ChatGPT is one of the most famous AI we have ever met. Sorry, but as I said, I am not fluent in any idiom, so what you see I'm speaking in English or in Korean? No, Korean. No, I learned it from real persons, real people. But my Spanish and my English, a, a part of what I've learned was practicing with AI, and the biggest part was in Netflix and Spotify and on YouTube. Okay, four four apps platforms, so you can learn almost every idiom you want. Four or five if you want. YouTube, Netflix, ChatGPT, Spotify, and if you want, Duolingo as a help. And then you can learn almost every idiom you want. That's it. Um, and that's a crazy thing, right? Like 20 years ago, we didn't have a fast way to learn anything we want. We we spend our time playing with kids, or 40, 30 years ago. Uh, the people just was playing on the streets or playing on a school, speaking about games like football, basket, and someone like that, sports, or playing with dolls or ball. And now we have practice. We have almost the entire world just in our hand, and we can make anything we want. So we can choose of what what side we are. Each side we are, like we can be a hacker, or we can be a YouTuber. We can be everything we want. And but one of the things I like in the actual the real world actual in this time that we live is that women have more space in a society, and it's easier to learn things, and uh, the people are more inclusive. I'm not saying that the bad things are over, because it's not, it will never be if we continue this way. But things are getting better. Let's say like this. But it's a crazy thing, don't you think? Like the world have changed so much, and we cannot stop the world from turning. Like Alan Walker says, we can't stop the world from turning and from evolving or degrading. So it's very interesting. And it's a crazy thing. But uh, that's it. I like very much thinking. And I will ask you uh, a favor, that is, wait a second because I'm gonna drink water. Okay? So, in a few minutes, I am back. Okay? Hello. I am back. I know I didn't take so long time, but I want to ask you if you're enjoying this little awful life. I will ask you to give me a like or comment, something, or even share with someone if you want. But Um, that's it. I am a little lost because I have so many things to talk, but I don't remember there's so many things to talk, and there's a lot of things, and I'm kind of nervous. Um, but we can talk more about school. That is a place that is very interesting because school we have learned it. Uh, we've learned it since we're young that school is very interesting and that school is gonna take us to a place that will make our career for the rest of our lives and we have to study there and blah 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 blah. But we all know that school just don't teach us uh, how to survive really in this world that we live because school is a place where we learn things that depending of what we're gonna have in our life make in our life will not be useful, so it's complicated because we know that school is a place that most of people like because it's like a place where we're gonna pass the most part of our life there. So we spend, at least here in Brazil, we spend almost 18 years here just in school, like uh, with counting with the high school, but we also have university and some concurses. I don't know if this word is right. But we have this that take depending of which college you'll make 4 or 8 years of our life too. So the most part of our life is spending on school or studying, and we never stop studying. And that's a crazy thing. Like even hmm, even when you have like almost 100 years, you're still learning something new. So it's a crazy thing, don't you think? Like, um, I have a grandpa, the only grandpa I have, that he has 80 years, I don't remember, or uh, a near age, and he doesn't know read or write. He doesn't know turn off calling. He just listen audios and starts calling on WhatsApp. And I think it's cute that he's still learning. Um, and he don't know this, but he know a lot of things that I think it's amazing. But uh, returning to talk about school, I think it's this is a crazy thing because hmm, school is a place where we start our social life and we have sorry have so many memories to tell our friends in the future, and we make so many friendships, and we decide we learn to decide things, and in this world that we live, we also had so many inspirations, and school helps us to find our real group. Like my group of friends like of similar things. So it's very cool um, to learn these new things and to show our things. So it is a crazy thing. But I think that opinions are very important too. And this part is one of the most important parts that I will say on our life. So I will get closer, okay, and I will speak him. Well, uh, our, uh, I mean, in our life, we meet a lot of kind of people, and I think that uh, this kind of people influence a lot our opinions and our tastes and what we like, everything in our life. And some of these people that we meet are toxic ones. And I think that these toxic people influence our life more than our friends and family. And I want to speak with you that let those people influence your life. Well, I spent almost 10 years of my little life being influenced by those guys. And those guys are bad ones. And now, when I return from my vacation on school, they will not be there anymore. Two of them will not be there anymore. But I don't think it matters much because it will not make difference because they could speak about me to the people they meet there in the place that they're gonna live. So it doesn't make difference it if all the internet is against you. What matters if you're good with yourself. Like if you think that you're a bad person, that you're ugly, that you're this or that, it will you will let those people mess up your mind and your opinion, your personality. You will go to um You will go to give space to a person with no personality, no opinions, no thoughts, no you. Just take your body and live this life. You have to enjoy everything in your life. It doesn't matter how bad it is, it will get better. If in one of the most important things that will make your life get better is if you're good with yourself or with the life you're living, because it's very, 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 very important for this. Like, I believe in reincarnation, but I believe that with this reincarnation, I'm sorry, I believe that I can fly. No, like, no, I'm kidding. I believe that this reincarnation will just take your soul and put in a new body, but your mind, your thoughts will be locked in this soul, and you will just have this in your other life if you're a chosen person. I mean, uh, I will not tell it, but uh, you need to live this life with the thoughts and opinions and personality that you have, because you will never have other life with the same you that you are in this one. So it's very, very important. And that's it. I hope you have understood. And if you want me to explain better, I can make a video or a new life just talking about this. Just put here in the comments or in the chat, because you're asking Isadora order. Sorry. So, um, uh, that's it. I don't know if this life was interesting to someone, and I am. I just thank you for watching to here, because it is very, very important. Your view and your like and your sharing, and sorry, and I think it's an important thing. This last part I said, because you need to live your life. I spent so much time caring about what they say about me that I I let my childhood pass, and I didn't enjoy it so much as I wanted to. And I know that it's a crazy thing for a teenager to talk, because I started my teenaging like a year ago, so it's crazy, but I see that my childhood was so important for me that, but my pre-teenaging, I don't know if this one's a name, was the most important part of all my life. My 11, in my 12, in my 13 ages was the most important and special in all my life. Yeah, I'm serious. But yeah, that's it. Whoa, almost 2 hours of life. I need to stop. Uh, so that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Watch till here, and that's it. Kisses. See you in the next live or video. Kisses and bye bye.